Hello, sixth graders. Welcome to Combined Lessons 11.5 and 11.6. In this lesson, we will be reviewing finding volume and using that formula to find volume of rectangular prisms. Let's get started. Here we have a rectangular prism with the given dimensions. Finding volume is determined by multiplying length times width times height. Since we're given all three dimensions, we simply need to plug them in and find the volume. So we'll plug them in as 5.5 times our width 2 and our height, which is 3. 2 times 3 is 6 times 5.5, and we'll do 5.5 times 6. We've got 30, 33, add in our decimal, and volume is 33 cubic units. Remember, volume is cubic units. Here's another example. Again, plug in what we know. So volume, length, times width, times height. That is 20 times 2.5. 2.5 times 2, or 20. We'll put the 0 in at the end. That's 10, 50, 500, and add our 0. So the volume is 50 cubic inches. Not so bad, little bit of a review. This next one is something new. So when we're finding volume of this rectangular prism, notice our dimensions. We have our height, which is 2 1/4 inches, and then on the bottom, we are given the area of our base. So because the 9 square inches, one, you know its area because of the square units, but also you can tell because in our math books it has a nicely shaded gray. So we are doing length times width. So in that case, they didn't give us those dimensions, they just gave us the area of it. So when we're given the area of our base, we are going to be doing the same steps, but instead it's going to be volume equals area of one base, which is 9 in this case. So let me make that a capital B. And are multiplying it by our height. So volume equals, our base is 9 square inches, and we're multiplying it by our height, which is 2 1/4. All right. You could leave it as fractions if you prefer. It does not matter. 2.25 times 9 is 545, 18. All right, so that is 20 25 hundredths. This is the same as 20 1/4 cubic inches. And lastly, we are finding the volume of a cube. Knowing that a cube has all of the same dimensions for all sides, and our length, width, and height would be the same, we can find the volume by simply cubing one side's dimension. So volume can be found for this one by doing 3.5, 3.5 cubed, which is the same as 3.5 times 3.5 times 3.5. Do not think that you are just simply multiplying 3.5 times 3. You're multiplying itself 3 times. And I think I'm actually going to go back and switch from decimals back to fractions just because I'm noticing that I'm probably going to have some crazy decimals going on here. All right, so we'll change those to improper fractions. Those are each 7/2. And 7 times 7 is 49. And 2 times 2 is 4, times 7 over 2, 49 times 7. We get 34. So 343 over 8. All right. Now I need to simplify that. I'm going to squeeze it in. That is 4 times 32, 2, 23. Twice, that's 16. That's 7. So your remainder is 7, if you remember how to interpret it. That is 42 with 7 left over, and our denominator is 8 cubic feet. There are no practice problems for this video, so please enjoy the rest of your day.